My father always told me that whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had.
Hey.
Hello, Tom.
I've got a nice place here. Like it?
Yeah, it lives up to the East Egg image.
Oh, you're from the West Egg, aren't you?
Yeah, I came here to visit Daisy.
Shall we?
Nick, I'm paralyzed with happiness.
Pleasure to see you.
And to you as well. Do they miss me?
Indeed.
I'm stiff. I've been lying on that sofa for as long as I can remember. You live in West Egg, don't you? I know someone there. Do you know a Gatsby?
Gatsby? Well, Gatsby.
Dinner's ready.
You know, Tom's been getting very profound. He's been reading lots of profound books with profound words.
These books are all scientific. It's up to us who are the dominant race to watch out, or these other races will have control of things. You see, the idea is that we're Nordics. Oh, hold on. Let me get that.
I'd love to see you at my table, Nick. You remind me of an absolute rose. Doesn't he? An absolute rose.
You know, Tom's got some woman over in New York. You think she'd have decency not to call over dinner, don't you think?
It couldn't be helped.
Guess I'll be leaving now.
Wait. I want you to come to New York with me. I want you to meet my girl.
Okay.
She should be here any moment now.
What does she look like?
She's beautiful. I told her to meet me here.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, sweetheart. Say hello to Nick.
Hi, Nick. Hello. Honey, I want to get one of these dogs.
Anything for you, my dear.
I should be leaving.
Wait. You're staying here.
Last night at the apartment, Tom hit Myrtle. As fond as they are with each other, Tom couldn't help but react in that way. Myrtle had said Daisy's name, which in fact was detrimental to her nose. In lighter news, a chauffeur crossed my lawn today with a note from his employer reading, "The honor would be entirely mine if you would attend my little party tonight." I knew I had to go. When I arrived, I met up with Jordan.
Having a good time at our way?
Yes, delightfully gay, and you?
Same. Let's get out of here. It's much too quiet in here for me.
After you.
Thank you.
Your face looks familiar. Were you in the 3rd Division during the war?
Why, yes, I was in the 9th Machine Gun Battalion.
I was in the 7th Infantry until June of 1918. I knew you looked familiar.
This is an unusual party for me. I haven't even seen the host, and this man Gatsby sent over a chauffeur this morning with an invitation.
I'm Gatsby.
What? I beg your pardon.
I thought you knew, old sport. I'm not a very good host. Excuse me, Miss Baker. Can I have a word with you for a moment?
With me?
Yes.
That was quite a ride.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You're a really bad driver, did you know that?
Oh, I'm not.
Whatever you say, darling. By the way, what did Mr. Gatsby pull you aside for?
Oh, you'll never guess. But I got you.
Why not?
Well, you'll find out soon.
Okay,
Hello, Tom.
Where have you been? This is first because you haven't called up.
Mr. Gatsby, Mr. Buchanan.
Pleasure.
I haven't seen you in a while. What are you doing this far east?
I've been having lunch with Mr. Gatsby. After that strange encounter, I walked off to Jordan Baker's house and heard some interesting news. It turns out that Gatsby and Daisy had known each other long before this. They were once madly in love, but she could not wait for him forever.
Gas wants to know if you'll invite Daisy to your house this afternoon.
Why didn't he ask you to arrange a meeting?
Well, because he wants her to see his house, and your house is right next to his.
Oh. Okay. I talked to Miss Baker. I'm going to call Daisy and invite her over here for some tea.
Oh, I wouldn't want to put you through any trouble.
What day would suit you?
What day would suit you?
Well, how about the day after tomorrow?
Excellent. Nobody's coming to tea. It's too late.
Don't be silly. It's just 2 minutes to 4. Oh, hold on. I'll get that.
Oh, God.
Nick, hello! Are you in love with me? Why did I have to come alone?
Gatsby and Daisy were happy to find each other once again, Gatsby especially. They spent every moment they could together, all leading to the evening they spent together at Gatsby's party.
Who's this Gatsby? Some bootlegger?
Where'd you hear that?
I imagined it.
Don't be ridiculous, Tom.
Whatever.
I feel far away from her. She doesn't understand. She used to be able to understand.
I wouldn't ask too much of her. You can't repeat the past.
Of course you can. It would have fixed everything, just as it was before. You'll see.
You know, Tom, what will we do with ourselves this afternoon and the year after that and the next 30 years?
Don't be morbid. Life starts all over again.
Let's all go to town.
Whatever you say, dear.
You have the best ideas, Daisy.
And you're so cool. You always look so cool.
Alright. You know what? I'm perfectly willing to go to town. Let's all go to town. You know what? I want to ask Mr. Gatsby a question.
Go on.
What kind of role are you trying to cause in my house?
Your wife doesn't love you. She never loved you. She loved me.
You must be crazy.
She was tired of waiting for me, so she married you.
How long have you been seeing this guy?
5 years, and you didn't know it.
You've been seeing this guy for 5 years?
No, we couldn't see each other the whole time. But she always loved me. Let's go, Daisy.
I guess we better be going too. What are you doing here?
Just standing. Was there any trouble on the road?
Yes.
Was she killed?
Yes. Her name was Wilson. Was Daisy driving?
Yes, but of course I'll say I was.
They ripped her open, but I have to go. My taxi's here. Don't you think you should get home and get some sleep too?
I want to wait till Daisy goes to bed. Good night, old sport.
Good night. Wilson goes to Tom's and demands to know who drove the car that killed Myrtle. When Wilson threatens Tom with a gun, Tom tells Wilson that it was Mr. Gatsby who killed Myrtle. Wilson continues to go to Gatsby's house and finds Gatsby lounging in the pool. After he kills Gatsby, he shoots himself in the woods. As I make the funeral arrangements, I find contact with Mr. Gatz and call up friends of Mr. Gatsby's to come, but almost all of them refuse. Please make an effort to postpone the funeral. Thanks, Henry C. Gatz. As Gatsby's father and I waited for more people, the minister arrived. The minister waited and began to look at his watch. I pulled him aside and asked him to wait another 30 minutes. It was no use. Although Mr. Gatsby had much for his future and plenty of people in his life, nobody came to his funeral.
Hello, Tom.
Where have you been? This is fierce because you haven't called out.
Mr. Gatsby, Mr. Buchanan.
It's a pleasure.
You're supposed to say your...
Oh,
Oh, sorry.